And I said no. After the consult, they were like, cool, you can go back into the waiting room, and then another cat. Look at that little Siamese kitty. You're so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Honestly, cats are coming at me. Last night, holy shit. Okay. Yesterday, all the writing that I was doing, first I did a meditation, and I was listening, and I heard a hawk, and then crows are everywhere. I heard crows, and then just a whole bunch of tweeting, and then last night I heard an owl really close by, like in these well, yeah, really close to my bedroom, and it's just amazing. And now, so birds, especially blackbirds, owls, aren't they like wisdom birds? I don't know. But cats are liminal creatures. Why cats are otherworldly, or like some kind of, I feel like, the word that comes to mind is ambassadors. Like they're ambassadors for other dimensions or something. Like, why did the Egyptians hold them in such high regard? Why do you fucking think? I don't know. They're important somehow, for some reason. Anyway, and they're cute and cuddly and soft. Then they smack you and they're like, get the fuck out of my space. So I was sitting in the waiting room, and this lady calls my name, and I'm like, cool, she's gonna take me back for my cleaning. And then I'm like, I hope you're just taking me back for my cleaning, because she called my name, and I grabbed my stuff, stood up, looked at her, started walking toward her. As I started walking toward her, I see her, and she's like holding the information, like clipboard or whatever, and she's like, and I'm like, whatever the fuck is going on in your area, I don't want anything. I don't want that. I don't want to be in your area. I don't want you to have any power over me. I'm not going to put myself in that situation. So that's why when she's like, okay, come back here, I'm like, okay, I hope you're just taking me to the room. And she's like, all right, I'll be doing your thing. And I was like, can I talk to Jen, please? I think her name is Jen. Is that the hygienist or the person? And she's like, yeah, Jen, okay. I'm like, yeah, I have a question. I have a question for her. And she's like, okay. Let me see if I can find her. What's your question? I'll ask her. I hear you, buddy. So she's like, okay. She goes and she comes back, and she's like, she'll be in like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, cool. And she leaves, and she just leaves me in the room. And I'm still like there's panic, and there's this like, I'm scared. I don't want to be here. I don't feel comfortable. So my question for Jen, who I get good vibes from, my question was like, can another hygienist do this? Or like, can another person do my cleaning? today. And if not, I will reschedule. Because, yeah, so it was sometimes when you're presented with an opportunity that, well, let's see, sometimes saying no is energetically similar to saying yes, because you're saying no to something outside of yourself, something that something that you don't feel comfortable with, and you're saying yes at the same time to yourself because you're choosing yourself. My inner child was scared. She doesn't know how to advocate for herself. She didn't know. And so, and I know, because I was her, right? I felt that, and I could feel that inside of me, that like past me was in there, and like all of that emotion and that like feeling of powerlessness where you're like, I don't know what to do. I have this appointment, and all of these questions are starting to pop up in your mind. But then the present me was like, I hear you, and I got you. We're going to figure this out. And if it doesn't work out today, don't worry about it. We'll fix it. It will work out. If you don't feel comfortable, that's the most important thing. That is the most important thing for me in this moment. The most important thing is for me to help you feel comfortable. So I talked to Jen, and she was like, okay, let's get you rescheduled. Because I was like, I don't know if I outright said this in my first appointment, which was the initial consultation where everyone was fucking wonderful, but I'm very sensitive to energy, and I do not feel comfortable around this person. So if there's somebody else that I could do that can do this cleaning today, that would be wonderful. If not, I can come back another day. So she's like, okay, yeah, let's go to the front. I think that Kelly has a similar vibe to me. I think that you guys would really, and I'm like, cool, Kelly it is. So we rescheduled, and that was an opportunity to heal a part of my inner self, past self, to collapse timelines. That's a thing. That I'm feeling really grateful for. I'm feeling really heard. And I did that. I also, this is really weird because I also feel like proud of myself. So it's like I'm feeling my future self, right? Like I'm the oldest and wisest. I'm so proud of you that you were able to see and sense and advocate for this younger version of ourself. So it's like me in the present and me in the future, and then me in the and then me in the past. It just, all of us are like so happy right now. We're also hungry, so I'm gonna go inside and make some really yummy food. I also want to get more red in this because it's a little too purple for my liking, but it's still cool. I like it. Come over and we can play with hair, or whatever. But like, seriously, do it. Okay, bye.